through the ruins of a forgotten town, where the ivy vines are winding slowly down. Voices from the centuries are trapped inside the stone, reminding us that we are never truly all alone.
I heard a whisper in the hollow of the cave, a message from the ancestors, strong and brave.
They left their thumbprints on the history of time,
A rugged mountain that we're destined now to climb.
the past is breathing in the tunnels of the wind, where the lines of then and now are disciplined. A spiritual legacy that flows beneath the skin, waiting for the celebration to begin.
These are the sacred echoes,
Calling from the deep,
promises of old.
that we are meant to keep,
A reverberation,
of 1,000 years of hope,
helping us to navigate
the treacherous slope.
Listen to the vibration,
Feel the ancient soul,
making every shattered
peace finally feel whole.
ghostly footsteps on the stairs of the old church, ending every desperate, frantic search. The resonance of faith is a heavy, solid thing,
Giving us the feathers for a broken wing,
the canyon swallows every shout and every cry.
sending back an answer to the darkened sky.
What was lost is gathered in the ripples of the air.
A divine response to a long forgotten prayer. The past is breathing in the tunnels of the wind, where the lines of then and now are disciplined. A spiritual legacy that flows beneath the skin, waiting for the celebration to begin.
These are the sacred echoes,
Calling from the deep,
promises of old.
that we are meant to keep,
A reverberation,
of 1,000 years of hope, helping us to navigate the treacherous slope.
listen to the vibration,
Feel the ancient soul, making every shattered piece finally feel whole.
Can you hear the chanting of the monks in the mist?
A moment of eternity that cannot be missed.
It's the sound of survival, the
Sound of the light,
the ancestral lantern in the middle of the night. We are the vessel, we are the song. This is the place where we truly
floating through a corridor of nebulas and mist, a realm of pure imagination that the heart has kissed. Gravity is absent in this sanctuary of thought, finding all the treasures that the waking world forgot.
I climbed a ladder made of moonlight to the furthest moon, humming a forgotten and a prehistoric tune.
The boundaries of reality are melting like the snow
as I surrender to the current of the inner flow. Beyond the reach of logic, past the walls of time and space, we are voyagers of wonder in a holy hidden place.
A subconscious odyssey, a journey through the soul, making the fragmented mind finally feel whole. Lost within an infinite dream where the stars are made of glass, watching all the centuries and the constellations pass.
No beginning and no ending,
Just a loop of golden light
shining through the tapestry
of an everlasting night. We can be the architects of a galaxy so new, where every impossible vision is eventually true.
I built a palace out of clouds and silver threaded rain, a place of total healing for the memory of pain. There are no iron shackles here, no heavy chains of lead, just the vibrant echoes of the words we never said.
Ocean waves of violet are crashing on a shore where the ghosts of ancient legends live forevermore. We are breathing liquid neon, we are swimming through the air, finding a solution to a long abandoned prayer.
Beyond the reach of logic, past the walls of time and space, we are voyagers of wonder in a holy hidden place.
A subconscious odyssey, a journey through the soul, making the fragmented mind finally feel whole. Within an infinite dream where the stars are made of glass, watching all the centuries and the constellations pass.
No beginning and no ending,
Just a loop of golden light
shining through the tapestry.
of an everlasting night. We can be the architects of a galaxy so new, where every impossible vision is eventually true.
If the morning tries to wake us, we will simply drift away
To a deeper level where the psychic shadows play,
It's a revolution of the spirit, a rebellion of the heart.
where the ending of the vision is the only place to start.
Infinite and boundless,
Majestic and serene, exploring all the wonders that are felt but never seen.
don't wake up.
Don't wake up, Lost within an infinite dream where the stars are made of glass, watching all the centuries and the constellations seeking for a signal or a holy sign. The incense smoke is curling toward the rafters high, blending with the gray of an autumn sky.
Words are often hollow when the heart is full, tugging at the spirit with a constant pull. I don't need a pulpit or a gilded throne to find the peace of heaven in the great unknown. Beyond the reach of language,
Past the wall of sound,
where the deepest treasures
of the mind are found.
the stillness is expanding in the center of the chest,
Giving all the weary a place of perfect rest.
This is my silent prayer,
Offered to the air,
a testament of longing.
a relief from despair.
No voices are shouting,
No bells need to ring,
just a humble vibration.
of a living thing.
In the vast cathedral of the wilderness,
We find the strength to heal and the courage to bless.
I've shouted at the thunder and the raging storm, trying to keep the embers of my spirit warm. But power isn't found in the fury of the blast.
It's the quiet whisper that is built to last. Watch the falling snow upon the frozen field. Every hidden wound is finally being healed. Patience is a virtue that the winter teaches well, breaking every rhythm of a frantic spell.
Beyond the reach of language,
Past the wall of sound,
where the deepest treasures of the mind
are found.
stillness is expanding in the center of the chest,
Giving all the weary a place of perfect rest.
This is my silent prayer,
Offered to the air,
a testament of longing.
a relief from despair.
No voices are shouting,
No bells need to ring, Shadows dance across the marble floor, counting every heartbeat behind the heavy door. Time stands frozen in a crystal sphere, waiting for the morning to wash away the fear.
Ancient starlight flickers through the velvet night, guiding weary travelers toward the holy light. I found a sanctuary within your quiet gaze,
a refuge from the hollow, cold and empty maze.
The mountains bow to the sapphire sea,
unlocking secrets of the destiny we decree.
A weightless spirit rising high above the ground in this cathedral of silence.
We are finally found.
Eternal grace,
falling like the summer rain,
healing every fracture,
numbing every bitter pain.
With 1,000 hallelujahs ringing through the sky,
we are tethered to a promise that will never truly die.
Beneath the arch of heaven,
in a soft embrace,
we surrender everything to this eternal grace. I built a fortress out of stones and weathered clay, but you turned the darkness into brilliant day. No longer searching for a kingdom in the sand,
when I can feel the universe within your open hand.
Petals of jasmine scent the cooling
evening air, lifting up the melody like a whispered prayer. Every scar is gilded, every tear is spun to gold,
a story of redemption
that is waiting to be told.
The mountains bow to the sapphire sea,
unlocking secrets of the destiny we decree.
Weightless spirits rising high above the ground in this cathedral of silence. We are finally found. Eternal grace,
falling like the summer rain,
healing every fracture,
numbing every bitter pain.
With 1,000 hallelujahs ringing through the sky,
we are tethered to a promise that will never truly die.
Beneath the arch of heaven, in a soft embrace, we surrender
everything to this eternal grace.
And if the stars should crumble into dust,
we hold on to this sacred, undying trust.
Greater than the oceans,
wider than the plains, the fire of this mercy is all that now remains. It flows through our veins
like a river of light,
banishing the ghosts of the lonely winter night. Grace, so vast,
grace
at last,
unending,
unwavering, divine.
eternal grace,
Falling like the summer rain, healing every fracture, numbing every bitter pain.
with 1,000 hallelujahs ringing through the sky,
We are tethered to a promise that will never truly die.
beneath the arch of heaven, in a soft embrace, we surrender
Everything to this eternal grace, washing over us
forevermore.
eternal. is burning low within the copper lantern frame, casting dancing shadows that I cannot even name. The indigo is deepening at the edges of the world, as the velvet banners of the twilight are unfurled.
I'm grasping at the embers of a dying summer day, before the last reflection starts to crumble into gray. The silhouette of memory is all that now remains, as the coolness of the evening starts to flow through all my veins.
Don't be scared of the transition or the closing of the eye.
Every ending is a gateway to a different kind of sky. The colors are the brightest right before they disappear,
drowning out the whispers of the hollow, lurking fear. Walking in the fading light, where the edges start to blur, a quiet kind of magic that the evening winds incur. It's the beauty of the twilight, it's the grandeur of the end, the final golden message that the dying sun can send.
tender and precarious,
A flicker and a glow, watching all the heavy burdens finally let go.
the stars are poking holes within the fabric of the dark, each one a tiny witness, each one a distant spark. I'll hold your hand in silence as the vision starts to dim,
Listening to the cadence of the nocturnal hymn. The flowers close their petals as they surrender to the night, trusting in the promise of a future morning light. There's a dignity in leaving, there's a grace in letting be, setting all the spirits of the weary finally free.
don't be scared of the transition or the closing of the eye.
Every ending is a gateway to a different kind of sky.
The colors are the brightest right before they disappear,
Drowning out the whispers of the hollow, lurking fear. Walking in the fading light, where the edges start to blur, a quiet kind of magic that the evening winds incur.
it's the beauty of the twilight,
It's the grandeur of the end,
the final golden message,
that the dying sun can send.
tender and precarious,
A flicker and a glow, watching all the heavy burdens finally let go.
The sun is just a memory on the other side of Earth, preparing for the miracle of a secondary birth.
But for now we embrace the dimming of the flame, calling out the secrets of a long forgotten name.
It's the peace of the sunset,
It's the comfort of the shade,
where the depths of the daylight
have already been paid. Go, 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 go,
walking in the fading light, where the edges start to blur.
a quiet kind of magic that the Let go
into the dark,
sleep well,
fading
light. Emerging from the chrysalis of doubt and cold, a story of bravery is starting to unfold. The heavy leaden weight is turning into light as colors bleed into the canvas of the sight.
I crawl through the valley of the deepest shade, where every memory of the sunshine began to fade. But there's a spark of lightning in the center of the mind, leaving the gravity of yesterday behind.
The thermal winds are catching under spirit wings, unlocking the potential that the morning brings. Higher than the vultures past the eagle's nest, toward the sanctuary of the golden west.
Watch the rising soul
Ascending from the clay
into the brilliance,
of a never-ending day.
no longer tethered to the anchors of the past.
Finding a freedom that was always meant to last.
Defying every limit,
Breaking every cage,
turning the final leaf.
of a bitter stage.
The atmosphere is thin and the pressure is intense, but every struggle starts to make a perfect sense. I am the architect of the clouds and the sky, learning the secret of the way the angels fly.
The embers of the heart are glowing white and hot, giving everything to the victory we sought. Purified by fire, strengthened by the climb, stepping outside the boundaries of mortal time.
Thermal winds are catching under spirit wings, unlocking the potential that the morning brings. Higher than the vultures past the eagle's nest,
Toward the sanctuary of the golden west.
watch the rising soul
Ascending from the clay into the brilliance of a never-ending day.
no longer tethered to the anchors of the past.
Finding a freedom that was always meant to last.
Defying every limit,
Breaking every cage,
turning the final leaf.
of a bitter stage.
Leave the heavy armor on the dusty ground,
The weightless vibration is the only sound,
transcending the logic of the earth and the stone.
claiming a destiny that we face alone.
We are the stars in a human disguise,
Reflected in the mirrors of each other's eyes.
rising, soaring.
I am free.
waiting for a signal or a holy sign. The incense smoke is curling toward the rafters high, blending with the gray of an autumn sky. Words are often hollow when the heart is full, tugging at the spirit with a constant pull. I don't need a pulpit or a gilded throne to find the peace of heaven in the great unknown, beyond the reach of language, past the wall of sound, where the deepest treasures of the mind are found. A stillness is expanding in the center of the chest, giving all the weary a place of perfect rest. This is my silent prayer, offered to the air, a testament of longing, a relief from despair. No voices are shouting, no bells need to ring, just the humble vibration of a living thing. In the vast cathedral of the wilderness, we find the strength to heal and the courage to bless. I've shouted at the thunder and the raging storm, trying to keep the embers of my spirit warm. The power isn't found in the fury of the blast, it's the quiet whisper that is built to last. Watch the falling snow upon the frozen field, every hidden wound is finally being healed. Patience is a virtue that the winter teaches well, breaking every rhythm of a frantic spell. Beyond the reach of language, past the wall of sound, where the deepest treasures of the mind are found. A stillness is expanding in the center of the chest, giving all the weary a place of perfect rest. This is my silent prayer, offered to the air, a testament of longing, a relief from despair. No voices are shouting, no bells need to ring, just the humble vibration of a living thing. In the vast cathedral of the wilderness, we find the strength to heal and the courage to bless. Listen to the breathing of the forest and the pines, reading all the wisdom in the ancient lines. You are not alone in the valley of the lost, every bridge we've mended was worth the heavy cost. Close your eyes and let the spirit take the lead to the fertile gardens and the waiting sea. Hear the silence, feel the peace. Amen, 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 amen. This is my silent prayer, offered to the air, a testament of longing, a relief from despair. No voices are shouting, no bells need to ring, just the humble vibration of a living thing. In the vast cathedral of the wilderness, we find the strength to heal and the courage to bless. In the quiet, keep it holy, my silent prayer.
Emerging from the chrysalis of doubt and cold, a story of bravery is starting to unfold. The heavy leaden weight is turning into light as colors bleed into the canvas of the sight.
I crawl through the valley of the deepest shade, where every memory of the sunshine began to fade. But there's a spark of lightning in the center of the mind, leaving the gravity of yesterday behind.
The thermal winds are catching on to spirit wings, unlocking the potential that the morning brings. Higher than the vultures past the eagle's nest, toward the sanctuary of the golden west.
Watch the rising soul
ascending from the clay
into the brilliance
of a never-ending day.
no longer tethered
To the anchors of the past,
finding the freedom
that was always meant to last.
defying every limit,
Breaking every cage
turning the final leaf.
of a bitter stage.
The atmosphere is thin and the pressure is intense, but every struggle starts to make a perfect sense. I am the architect of the clouds and the sky, learning the secret of the way the angels fly.
The embers of the heart are glowing white and hot, giving everything to the victory we sought. Purified by fire, strengthened by the climb, stepping outside the boundaries of mortal time. The thermal winds are catching under spirit wings, unlocking the potential that the morning brings. Higher than the vultures past the eagle's nest, toward the sanctuary of the golden west. Watch the rising soul ascending from the clay into the brilliance of a never-ending day.
No longer
Tethered to the anchors of the past, finding the freedom that was always meant to last.
defying every limit,
Breaking every cage
turning the final leaf.
of a bitter stage.
Leave the heavy armor on the dusty ground. A weightless vibration is the only sound,
Transcending the logic of the earth and the stone, claiming a destiny that we face alone.
we are the stars in a human disguise.
Reflected in the mirrors of each other's eyes.
Rising, soaring, I am free. Watch the rising soul
Ascending from the clay
into the brilliance
of a never-ending day.
no longer tethered to the anchors of the past.
Finding a freedom that was always meant
To last, defying every limit,
breaking every cage
turning the final leaf.
of a bitter stage.
Ever upward to the light,
Rising soul. endless trail behind the setting sun. The labor of the weary world is finally done. Silver mist descends upon the sleeping lake, leaving tiny diamonds in its gentle wake.
I walked a dusty road for many lonely miles,
seeking for the magic hidden in your smiles.
the city lights are flickering like candles in the wind,
but here is where the journey of our souls begin. Gravity is pulling us into the deep blue reflections of a dream that is coming into view. The rhythm of the tide is a song we used to know, moving with the pulses of the indigo glow.
underneath the velvet moon,
glowing soft and pale,
tracing out the patterns
of a celestial veil.
Wrap yourself in shadows,
Hide within the dark,
waiting for the timber
to ignite the spark
in the quiet theater of the midnight sky.
we watch the lonely constellations drifting by.
Spanish moss is hanging from the ancient oak, wrapped within the mysteries of a purple cloak.
I'll sing a lullaby to keep the ghosts away, while the stars are dancing in a grand display. Soft as any feather, smooth as any silk, clouds are swirling gently in a river of milk. There is no tomorrow, there is no before, only this moment on the lunar floor. Gravity is pulling us into deep blue reflections of a dream, all that is coming into view. The rhythm of the tide is a song we used to know, moving with the pulses of the indigo glow.
Underneath the velvet moon,
Glowing soft and pale,
tracing out the patterns,
of a celestial veil.
wrap yourself in shadows,
Hide within the dark,
waiting for the timber
to ignite the spark
in the quiet theater of the midnight sky.
we watch the lonely constellations drifting by.
Hush, now the universe is holding its breath.
A victory of beauty over sorrow and death.
Let the cosmic dust settle on your tired brow.
Everything we search for is right here, right now.
Higher than the birds,
Swifter than the gale,
our love is the ship.
and the wind in the sail. Glow for me,
Shine for me,
velvet sphere in the dark.
underneath the velvet moon,
Glowing soft and pale,
tracing out the patterns,
of a celestial veil.
wrap yourself in shadows,
Hide within the dark, waiting for realm of pure imagination that the heart has kissed.
Gravity is absent in this sanctuary of thought,
finding all the treasures that the waking world forgot.
I climbed a ladder made of moonlight to the furthest moon, humming a forgotten and a prehistoric tune. The boundaries of reality are melting like the snow as I surrender to the current of the inner flow. Beyond the reach of logic, past the walls of time and space,
we are voyagers of wonder in a holy hidden place.
a subconscious odyssey, a journey through the soul,
making the fragmented mind finally feel whole. Lost within an infinite dream where the stars are made of glass, watching all the centuries and the constellations pass.
no beginning and no ending,
Just a loop of golden light
shining through the tapestry.
of an everlasting night. We can be the architects of a galaxy so new,
Where every impossible
vision is eventually true.
I built a palace out of clouds and silver-threaded rain, a place of total healing for the memory of pain. There are no iron shackles here, no heavy chains of lead,
Just the vibrant echoes of the words we never said. Ocean waves of violet are crashing on a shore where the ghosts of ancient legends live forevermore. We are breathing liquid neon, we are swimming through the air, finding a solution to a long abandoned
beyond the
prayer.
reach of logic, past the walls of time and space.
We are voyagers of wonder in a holy hidden place,
A subconscious odyssey, a journey through the soul,
making the fragmented mind finally feel whole. Lost within an infinite dream where the stars are made of glass, watching all the centuries and the constellations pass.
no beginning and no ending,
Just a loop of golden light
shining through the tapestry.
of an everlasting night. We can be the architects of a galaxy so new,
Where every impossible vision is
eventually true.
If the morning tries to wake us, we will simply drift away
To a deeper level where the psychic shadows play.
It's a revolution of the spirit, a rebellion of the
The
heart.
ending of the vision is the only place to start.
Infinite and boundless,
Majestic and serene, exploring all the wonders that are felt but never seen. Stay asleep,
don't wake up.
lost within an infinite dream where the stars are made of glass, watching all the centuries and the constellations pass.
No beginning and no ending,
Just a loop of golden light
shining through the tapestry.
of an everlasting night. We can be the architects of a galaxy so new, where every impossible vision is eventually true.
Never waking,
Eyes closed tight,
infinite.
dream.
Dream.
The instrument is battered and the wood is worn, like a tattered banner that is badly torn. Scratches on the surface tell of battles won, underneath the heat of a relentless sun.
I tried to play anthem on a fractured frame, but the music never sounded quite the same. My fingers are calloused and my heart is bruised, feeling like a melody that's been misused.
But even in the discord there's a flicker of a spark, searching for a frequency within the heavy dark. A jagged kind of beauty in the way the tension snaps, filling in the craters and the devastating gaps.
We play on broken strings, a ragged kind of hymn,
in a world of shadows where the light is growing dim.
the resonance is deeper.
When the vessel has a crack, there is no use in wishing that we had the silence back.
A symphony of scars, a chorus of the brave,
Rising like a spirit from a shallow, stony grave.
I'll take the frayed edges and I'll tie them in a knot, give it everything I have, the little that I've got. The rhythm might be stumbling, the pitch might be wrong, but the message in the struggle is what makes us strong.
The varnish is peeling and the bridge is thin, but listen to the character vibrating within. Perfection is a prison that we don't need to inhabit, when the raw and honest truth is there for us to grab it. But even in the discord there's a flicker of a spark, searching for a frequency within the heavy dark. A jagged kind of beauty in the way the tension snaps, filling in the craters and the devastating gaps.
We play on broken strings,
A ragged kind of hymn, in a world of shadows where the light is growing dim.
the resonance is deeper.
When the vessel has a crack, there is no use in wishing that we had the silence back.
A symphony of scars,
A chorus of the brave, rising like a spirit from a shallow, stony grave.
it's not the golden harp that sings the truest song,
But the weary traveler who has suffered for so long,
the friction and the pressure, the snapping of the wire,
are the only things that truly set the human heart on fire. We are beautifully damaged, we are masterfully flawed, standing in the presence of a thunderous applaud.
frayed, fractured,
Still playing.
we play on broken strings,
A ragged kind of hymn, in a world of shadows where the light
stretching tall against the garden wall. A silver needle stitches stars into the black, leaving every worry on a different track. I find my voice within the hollow of the moon, whistling a strange and solitary tune. The city noise is dying like a fading ghost as I reach the boundary of the quiet coast. Suspended in the ether between the dark and light, taking wing like owls in the middle of the flight. Gravity is losing its dominion and its hold as the ancient mysteries of the night unfold. Singing a midnight aria, soaring to the peak, words of hidden passion that we finally speak. By operatic fever under lamps of gas and oil, rising from the sorrow and the heavy daily toil. The universe is listening to every soaring note, written in the stardust that the angels wrote. The cobblestones are glistening with a coat of frost, finding every memory that we thought was lost. I'll serenade the windows and the empty street until the transformation is entirely complete. The air is thin and fragrant with the scent of pine, tasting like a vintage and a holy wine. No audience is needed for a song this pure, a remedy of music that is destined to endure. Suspended in the ether between the dark and light, taking wing like owls in the middle of the flight. Gravity is losing its dominion and its hold as the ancient mysteries of the night unfold. Singing a midnight aria, soaring to the peak, words of hidden passion that we finally speak. Operatic fever under lamps of gas and oil, rising from the sorrow and the heavy daily toll. The universe is listening to every soaring note, written in the stardust that the angels wrote. High above the steeples, past the clouds of slate, knocking on the iron of the celestial gate. Let the vibrato tremble like a leaf upon the tree, a proclamation of the spirit wild and grand and free. It's a symphony of shadows, a concert of the soul, making the fragmented heart finally feel whole. The night, the song belongs to us.
beneath the jagged cliff, carrying the secrets of a wooden skiff. Sapphire depths are calling to the restless mind, leaving all the dry and dusty roads behind.
I was a sailor lost in a fog of gray, searching for a lighthouse to point the way. But the compass in my chest began to spin when I felt the salt upon your porcelain skin.
The moon is pulling at the heavy, restless weight, defying every boundary of a cruel fate. We are sinking deeper where the coral forests grow, guided by the phosphorescent rhythmic glow, drowning in the ocean heart, vast and wide and blue, finding a reflection of the purest part of you.
Immense as the horizon,
Deeper than the trench,
a thirst that no earthly fountain
could ever quench,
tides are turning over,
washing out the sand,
bound by a devotion that no mortal
can withstand.
Storms may gather on the surface of the glass, watching as the thunderous clouds begin to pass. But down in the stillness where the whales sing,
We are protected by the shadow of a giant wing. Treasures hidden in the gardens of the brine,
glimmering like stars within a sunken mine.
forget the shore and the safety of the dock. We are the water that can erode the hardest rock. The moon is pulling at the heavy, restless weight, defying every boundary of a cruel fate. We are sinking deeper where the coral forests grow, guided by the phosphorescent rhythmic glow, drowning in the ocean heart, vast and wide and blue, finding a reflection of the purest part of you.
Immense as the horizon,
Deeper than the trench,
a thirst that no earthly fountain
could ever quench,
tides are turning over,
washing out the sand,
bound by a devotion that no mortal can withstand. Flowing through the canyons of the undersea,
unlocking every shackle to be wild and free.
the salt is our blood,
And the spray is our breath,
a love that survived
even the winter of death. How pestle and grand, majestic and cold,
a mystery that never grows
weary or old.
De profundis,
From the abyss,
I
call to you. Drowning in the ocean heart, vast and wide and blue. Drowning in the ocean heart, vast and wide and blue, finding a reflection of the purest part of you. Immense as the horizon,
deeper than the trend,
Crimson ribbons trail behind the setting sun. The labor of the weary world is finally done. Silver mist descends upon the sleeping lake, leaving tiny diamonds in its gentle wake.
I walked a dusty road for many lonely miles, seeking for the magic hidden in your smiles. The city lights are flickering like candles in the wind, but here is where the journey of our souls begin. Gravity is pulling us into the deep blue, reflections of a dream that is coming into view. The rhythm of the tide is a song we used to know, moving with the pulses of the indigo glow. Underneath a velvet moon, glowing soft and pale,
Tracing out the patterns of a celestial veil.
wrap yourself in shadows, hide within the dark,
Waiting for the timber to ignite the spark.
in the quiet theater of the midnight sky.
We watch the lonely constellations drifting by.
Spanish moss is hanging from the ancient oak, wrapped within the mysteries of a purple cloak.
I sing a lullaby to keep the ghosts away, while the stars are dancing in a grand display.
Soft as any feather,
Smooth as any silk,
clouds are swirling gently in a river of milk.
there is no tomorrow,
There is no before.
only this moment on the lunar floor. Gravity is pulling us into the deep blue, reflections of a dream that is coming into view. The rhythm of the tide is a song we used to know, moving with the pulses of the indigo glow.
Underneath the velvet moon, glowing soft and pale,
Tracing out the patterns of a celestial veil.
wrap yourself in shadows, hide within the dark, Sleep now.
In the velvet,
The moon is watching
over you. Walking through the ruins of a forgotten town,
where the ivy vines are winding slowly down. Voices from the centuries
are trapped inside the stone, reminding us that we are never truly all alone.
I heard a whisper in the hollow of the cave, a message from the ancestors, strong and brave.
They left their thumbprints on the history of time,
a rugged mountain that we're destined now to climb. The past is breathing in the tunnels of the wind,
where the lines of then and now are disciplined.
A spiritual legacy that flows beneath the skin,
waiting for the celebration to begin.
These are the sacred echoes calling from the deep,
promises of all that we are meant to keep.
a reverberation of 1,000 years of hope, helping us to navigate the treacherous slope.
Listen to the vibration, feel the ancient soul,
Making every shattered piece
finally feel whole.
ghostly footsteps on the stairs of the old church, ending every desperate and frantic search,
The resonance of faith is a heavy, solid thing.
giving us the feathers for a broken wing,
The canyon swallows every shout and every cry.
sending back an answer to the darkened sky.
What was lost is gathered in the ripples of the air,
A divine response to a long forgotten prayer. The past is breathing in the tunnels of the wind,
where the lines of then and now are disciplined.
a spiritual legacy that flows beneath the skin,
Waiting for the celebration to begin.
These are the sacred echoes calling from the deep,
Promises of all that we are meant to keep.
a reverberation of 1,000 years of hope, helping us to balcony, awaiting the resolution of the mystery. The velvet drapes are heavy with the scent of age, as the final actors step upon the stage. The script was written by a master's tired hand, scattered like the wreckage on a desolate strand. But we found the meaning in the very last act, turning the fiction into a solid, holy fact. The spotlight is blinding, moment is now. Before we give the final deep and humble bow, the orchestra is breathing as the tension begins to celebrate the losses and the hard-fought wins. This is the grand finale, the peak of the show, letting the rivers of emotion finally flow. A spectacular ending, a thunderous sound, where the glory of the journey is finally found. Throwing the flowers and the roses to the floor, as the universe opens the eternal door. No more rehearsals in the cold and the dark. We finally ignited the necessary spark. Every tragedy was a lesson in disguise, leading to the triumph in each other's eyes. The masks are discarded, the costumes are shed, following the silver and the golden thread. The audience is rising in a standing acclaim, remembering the power of a sacred name. The spotlight is blinding, moment is now. Before we give the final deep and humble bow, the orchestra is breathing as the tension begins to celebrate